Been over at John Muir when they were very little and all the way through Elkhorn, and we're very sad to see them go. We want to honor their service to our middle school choir. We've got wonderful 7th graders in the background, and then there's a court low that was otherwise occupied tonight. So we're happy to have them and really wish them well. We're going to miss them very, very much. We're going to put lovely medals on them, and then we'll give them a round of applause. Here we go. Interested in the Stockton Symphony, how Maestro Jaffe gives some notes before the concert begins. It's a really nice way to help the audience to listen for certain things. I guess it was about mid-January, and I sat there one day at my desk and I thought, why on earth am I doing this? This is the biggest concert we've ever done. We're the only school that does a spring concert, and nobody does it insanely like this when you see the layers of different kinds of music that we're sharing with you tonight. And I sat there and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this extra work? And the answer came to me very quickly. It's your kids. They're so wonderful. Your kids are so wonderful. When I say, hey, would you like to sing Danny Boy? They're like, yeah, we want to sing Danny Boy. And I said, oh, it's time for Scotland the Brave. Like, yeah, let's sing Scotland the Brave. And they're so wonderful and so much fun to make music with. I will work myself to the bone because it's just so much fun to be with them. And you're to be commended as parents for bringing such wonderful, wonderful, wonderful children into the world. So let's look real quickly musically, just at a couple things, and then we'll be ready to start here. If you're looking at your program, Frere Jacques comes up, and then you'll see the name for Frere Jacques in Vietnamese, Kia Kong Bung Bang. And what we found out throughout this, and when I was writing the script, is that Frere Jacques occurs in so many cultures of the world. And Sabrina will tell you, I guess, maybe why it occurs in so many cultures of the world when she says her line. But what you're going to hear is a 4-part round with French, English, Vietnamese, and recorder playing going on. Playing the wicked low C on recorder. Somebody have a recorder who can play low C for us? Pull them out. 6th graders, pull them out if you've got them handy there. Low C is very, 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 very difficult. I keep hollering, pinch tightly, blow lightly. Pinch tightly, blow lightly, because it's just so hard. Play a little C for them, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ready? And you see they're using all their fingers, but it's very, very, very difficult. Go ahead and play the beginning of Prayer Chakra. 1, 2, ready, play. Excellent, thank you very much. It's really, really, really difficult. Most recorder classes, we teach B, A, and G. Your children have learned C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So very, very, very big challenge. Not only learning to sing in Vietnamese, but also adding recorder to the mix here. Very, very, very difficult. And as they're singing around, they're singing different rotations. Like the 4th graders are singing, are you singing French, English, Vietnamese, Vietnamese? Fev, they have to remember that by Fev. And the 5th graders are singing Rafia, R-F-E-V, is that what you're singing? So they're playing recorder, then singing French, then singing English, then Vietnamese. And 6th graders, what are you doing? Verb, Vietnamese, English, recorder, Vietnamese. So they have to remember that as you're hearing this round. And all I can do is conduct. They have to remember that. And you'll watch them working together, their eyes dart back and forth where they know how to start the next verse. Lots of personal responsibility going on up here, which is very, very exciting to see. Arirang, stunningly gorgeous. You're going to hear a transition between the ocarina and the bells. Very, very, very pretty. Shalom Havarim and Zungali. I don't know, is that my favorite? Whose favorite is Shalom Havarim? Show us if you're, really? Okay. I realized several years ago that both of these are in a minor key and they can partner together. So I arranged them together for the children to be able to do these 2 separate melodies at the same time. And we not only have bells going on, but we have one set of girls singing one part, and we have a small group, raise your hands if you're singing the part, the echo group for Shalom. These girls singing a different part. Our guys are singing Zungali, and we have Udwak over here on the drum, keeping an amazing steady beat for it. It's really exciting. Very, 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 very fun. So much work. If you can imagine the weeks and weeks and weeks of work that went into just that one little piece. Bonseaba is unusual because it's going to be a cappella. I haven't done an a cappella song with kids in a long time. These kids can do it. Very difficult because the 2 soloists you're going to hear, they have got to keep the pitch for the whole group. If they let themselves drop down, the whole group will. So it's a lot of stress on them, and they're going to handle it just beautifully. Let's see. Everything else.
She was, and you know, how do I add to that? I guess how I add to it is we are so fortunate to have Mrs. Farrell at Elkhorn School. You can tell she's a visionary. I mean, it takes quite a musician to be able to put all this together, and it takes incredibly talented students too that work really, really hard. I know you do. But you will see how she blends things together. These are not arrangements she's found somewhere else. Mrs. Farrell is an author. She's written a book. She teaches across the country. In the summertime, because you know she just doesn't want to sit still for a moment. And we are really honestly so fortunate to have her because she talks about our children being models, but Mrs. Farrell models for our children what it means to be a good citizen, to take your role seriously, and to always expect the best. I know she does it of herself and of the children, so enjoy. It's going to be an incredible concert.
One God, one for our wonderful world of music.
We at the Learning have people all over the world celebrate living in song. All over the world, people sing in harmony to make work time easier.
Everywhere in every culture, music really is a part of everyone.
And it really is a world of music where everyone belongs. Are we going to visit Australia?
Well, yes, but first let's travel around the world and sing songs from cultures in most every continent.
Our first stop is Scotland, where we celebrate Scottish patriotism with Scotland the Brave. In Scotland, we say welcome, or Céad Míle Fáilte, to greet people. Now we sail west across the Irish Sea, where we get to visit Ireland and hear the beautiful ballad of Danny Boy.
In 1913, Frederick Webley piggybacked the story of Danny Boy on top of the old Irish tune, The Londonderry Fair.
Every culture has a song of sorrows that help people express their grief and mourning.
This tender ballad shares a deep sadness over the loss of lives in the world wars and has become an anthem of Irish music throughout the world. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside, the
language of China.
As early as the 17th century, the nursery melody Frere Jacques appears in the literature of France. Traditionally sung in a round, this simple repeating pattern can be found in many countries around the world.
Perhaps Frere Jacques was brought by French sailors to China in the 18th century because even today it is regarded as a traditional Chinese folk song.
But what about in Australia?
Well, perhaps it was sung in Australia, but now we share with you the traditional French version and its Vietnamese partner that my parents sung to me as I got ready for school.
Satyakam means hello in Punjabi.
Swagatam, good evening, in Malayalam from Kerala, India. Far north of India, from the beautiful mountains of Korea, the story of Araram describes the hardships of crossing a mountain pass.
The Koreans love the song Araram like we love the song America the Beautiful.
We will likely hear this beautiful folk song as a musical theme in our next Winter Olympics.
We introduce Araram to you played on the traditional Korean instrument, the ocarina. The ocarina was originally an Italian instrument, but the Koreans adopted it as one of their most favorite instruments. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, in Arabia.
In Palestine, shalom means hello. As Jewish people immigrated from Europe to Israel in the 1940s, they built new cities and settled in new territories.
The strong rhythmic beat of the chant Zungali Gali helped the Palestinian settlers work as they dug or lifted.
While Zungali celebrates work, a different Hebrew song, Shalom HaVarim, celebrates peace.
In the Middle East today, there is sometimes vicious fighting among groups of people with differing beliefs.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if they could set aside their differences and work and sing together?
spoken in Ibibio, which is spoken in the southern part of Nigeria. Many African tribes use singing for communication and especially for celebration.
Let's travel to Zambia to hear the traditional bembo of folk song Bonseaba.
Bonseaba celebrates being called God's children. is how people greet you in Germany. Singers who practice yodeling can quickly switch between low and high pitches during a single note. This vocal technique is used in many musical cultures worldwide.
Alpine yodeling is a rural tradition used in Germany, Austria, and especially Switzerland, and became a popular form of entertainment in the 1800s.
I think they do yodeling in Australia!
But as the cultures are changing in every country, so is their music.
While we rejoice that the yodeling tradition lives on today, our friends in Switzerland are experiencing musical changes, as well as cultural changes, just like other countries in the world.
Meaning hello and until we meet again is a traditional greeting from the islands of Hawaii.
The last queen of Hawaii, Queen Leleguakalani, translated the word ukulele as the gift that came here from the Hawaiian words uku, gift, and lele, which means to come.
While the ukulele is deeply connected to Hawaiian music, it is used in traditional and jazz music all over the world.
I love playing the ukulele because it makes a beautiful sound.
And I love playing the ukulele because it's so much fun!
Inyong Lahat means good evening everyone in the Filipino language Tagalog.
Maayong gabi means good evening, which is a third language from the Philippines.
The native aborigine of Australia have a rich heritage, including their expertise on this incredibly hard-to-play instrument, the didgeridoo.
While most people know about the Australian koalas and kangaroos, the little laughing kookaburra bird was the great inspiration for the Australian music teacher Marion Sinclair.
She enjoyed volunteering with Girl Guides, what we know as Girl Scouts, and in 1934, she entered her competition of Kookaburras in the Oak Tree to a Girl Guides songwriting competition and won.
Throughout the Girl Guides movement, the song Kookaburra has popularized this little bird and become a well-known and beloved song throughout the world. Especially in
Sits in the old gum tree, very, very king of the bush and sea.
packed with an emotional appeal, such as We Shall Overcome, can bring up strong memories for anyone who's lived through the American Civil Rights Movement.
The strong resolve in the song of people who are determined to bring about change states a great challenge for all of us to follow our convictions.
While the song We Shall Overcome rose to prominence as the unofficial anthem of the American Civil Rights Movement, it has since been translated into many languages and has become a theme for oppressed people worldwide.
Arm in arm, all kinds of people have sung the song together and made great changes in our world because they truly believe we shall overcome.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we'll walk hand in hand someday. Bees and honeybees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills, heartbeats throughout the land. So lucky, let the world sing today. A song of peace that echoes home and never goes away. To see the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, while standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills, heartbeats throughout the land. So lucky, let the world sing today. A song of peace that echoes home and never goes away. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company.
How y'all doing is how they say hello in the southern part of America.
A research study from Stanford University showed that when groups of people sang together, their brainwaves followed the exact same neural pathways.
In other words, their brains were really in sync together when singing together.
Hey, maybe we could live like we're in an opera and just sing to each other all the time.
Do you think that will help everyone get along?
Well, it's not like magic, but it should certainly make us pause when we realize that acting in harmony is really a choice that two people can make.
It's a choice to sing in harmony, a choice for cooperation, and a way of peace. So perhaps we could sing a song of peace.
out to us, and we are very, very grateful. Thank you so much. We had 5 families who helped us bring instruments here tonight. We're very, very, very grateful to them. It would be wonderful if perhaps other people would take a turn and take a couple cases of bells back to school in the morning. They need to go to the music room. Please do not dump them on the office. Please take them to the music room. Even if you set them outside the door, they'll get inside. But we would really appreciate some additional help. None of the children can leave tonight till we're all cleaned up. We have a massive amount of instruments that need to go with us. Thank you again so much for coming, and we thank Mr. Harrower in the booth back there, who always is so generous and kind to us. We thank Mrs. White. We thank Mrs. White for her wonderful support, and have a wonderful spring vacation.
And we're not going to, we give a big, huge thank you to Mrs. Farrell.